Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in and checking out the video. Now, this is going to be a quick prediction video talking about the matchup between Arthur Beterbiev versus Gabriel Campillo. Now, quickly looking at this fight, you have a matchup between a fighter with a handful of professional fights on his resume, and you got an experienced veteran fighter in Gabriel Campillo. Now, let me first start off with him. Campillo is a guy, when you look at him overall as a fighter, he is a guy who will give you some movement. Mind you, he's getting up there in age, so his legs aren't as effective as they were earlier on in his career. And he's an experienced fighter. He's been in there with the likes of Fonfora, who gave Adonis Stevenson an excellent fight. He's also fought Sergey Kovalev, Beibut Shumanev, to name a few. And he's been on the end of some bad decisions himself. He is a southpaw, and he is a guy, even at his age, at this point of his career, he can still get off combinations, and that's generally what he is. He isn't the biggest puncher, but I would refer to him more as a combination puncher. He has been stopped as well in his career. So this is a good fight, though, for Arthur Beterbiev. I like the matchup. It's an experienced opponent, somebody who I think can give him a few rounds in the fight. And when I look at this matchup, I look at Arthur Beterbiev's skills. I see a guy with an extensive amateur background, which actually had him defeating Sergey Kovalev twice in the amateurs. And when I look at the skills that Arthur possesses, I see a guy who really measures his opponent with the jab, uses that as a rangefinder, and once he finds his range, his inside game is absolutely spectacular. You'll see him use a variety of different punches on the inside, and he is a guy who has power in both hands. Also, in some of his fights, he is patient, and he is a guy you can definitely tell has an amateur background by the way he fights. He's originally from Dagestan, but now he is fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So this is definitely a guy that you want to keep your eyes on. I told a lot of people before his fight with Tavares Cloud that you got to watch this guy. Monster and definitely a very fan-friendly style. And he destroyed Tavares Cloud and really made a statement, and a lot of boxing fans took note after that performance. Now, my prediction for this fight, I'm going to say Arthur Beterbiev wins by a stoppage in the 7th or 8th round, in my opinion. Gets a few rounds under his belt. Campillo is a tough veteran. I respect him very much as a fighter. But I just think at this point of his career, Arthur Beterbiev is a better fighter. He hits too hard, and I think he'll win this fight by stoppage. Now, lately in the media, him and Sergey Kovalev have been going at it, trading barbs with each other. My personal opinion on a matchup between Sergey Kovalev and Arthur Beterbiev is I like to see Arthur have at least 4 more fights before this matchup takes place. While he has a very vast amateur background, he's inexperienced in the professional ranks, and Sergey Kovalev has really improved under John David Jackson. So I think that Arthur needs some more experience under his belt against some top level opposition before he should take on Sergey Kovalev. In my opinion, right now in his career, he is not ready for Sergey Kovalev. No disrespect to Arthur. I think he's an absolute tremendous fighter, in my opinion. But he's a guy who needs more experience under his belt. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning into the video. Let me know what you guys think on the matchup and what you think of Arthur Beterbiev overall as a fighter. Do you guys like what you've seen so far in the small doses you've seen in the professional ranks? And down the road, a matchup with Sergey Kovalev and him, was that something that you guys want to see? Thank you very much, guys, once again, and please subscribe if you already haven't done so. Thank you once again.